and it was just a very painful, phase that I went through. Social media was definitely a platform where I received a lot of hate from haters and trolls, and, music is so beautiful. It's such a universal language that it doesn't matter if you know the language or not.
Not,
It would
yeah.
still connect with you. And, that's the beauty of music, so.
Today on SpotboyE, we have a beautiful voice, Shannon K. Shannon, welcome to SpotboyE.com.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Shannon, firstly, tell me, you just launched another song, and that is called Run. You pictured that whole song in India. How was the whole experience?
The overall experience was just amazing. I had so much fun filming in Jaipur for the first time. As you can see in the music video, I wore this beautiful traditional outfit. So it was just a great feeling to be able to showcase my ethnicity through my music. And I honestly had a lot of fun.
I also heard that, while shooting, some hilarious experience happened with you. What was that?
Well, I can say that I almost died from the hills when I was, climbing up the hills and everything. And I twisted my ankle and I was almost going up to heaven. But fortunately, I had my grip, and we were back on track and we were filming. There were some really hilarious things, like my sister tripping like twice.
Okay.
I feel like tripping and falling is sort of a good luck for us. So yeah.
What responses have you received for your latest song?
It's been incredible because I've received so much love and such great feedbacks from all of my fans and people, and I'm so honestly grateful and thankful for each and every one of them who've showed so much love and appreciation to the video and the music. So yeah.
With this song, you're also trying to give out a message. If you could elaborate on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. I mean, the song talks about having self-confidence and believing yourself. The song was basically written through this, past experience of mine when I had, come down to the States, and I was pretty new. I had no connections, here. I didn't know anyone, nor anyone knew me or my dad, especially where I work. Nobody knows who my dad is. So, for a South Asian girl to go into the States and become something or have this aspiration inside of her was quite challenging. I came across a lot of people who didn't believe in me, who made fun of my dreams when I shared it with them, and,
Okay.
Who told me that I can't really, achieve anything. So all those things sort of, made me want to write this song, and also spread the message across people to just keep believing in themselves and have, a dream big.
Okay. So basically it talks about the journey of you overcoming with all that you faced during making your mark in the industry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Your previous song also gave out a message related anti-bullying, which actually became very popular. And you said that that is something you have been experienced so many times, and that's why you came out with that particular song. So, if you could share any such incident when you actually went through this kind of bullying.
I'd say, social media was definitely a platform where I received a lot of hate from haters and trolls and, and such. And I feel like at that moment, I guess I wasn't mature enough to handle all that. And I was like 14, 15. And all of those comments really affected me in a way that I went through depression, and, there was a phase where, I didn't know what to do, and I started to self-doubt. I lost like all my confidence. I thought that I made a mistake about, pursuing my dreams of, following my dad's footsteps. I thought it just wasn't in me, and that drove me to, self-harm, and it was just a very painful, phase that I went through. But fortunately, I had my family and my friends, back, who pulled me out of the black hole and who showed me who I really am, and, gave me back my, I guess, just motivated me and encouraged me to just keep going.
What sort of comments are you talking about, which actually that was so harsh that you almost fell into depression out of it?
I guess, I saw a couple of comments which said about my adoption and the fact that, singing is not in my genes. So I can't possibly lead my dad's legacy because I'm adopted, and that I don't have talent, that I'm fake, and I'm just using my dad's name to get to where I am, and all sorts of, comments which were really personal, and, they attacked me in such a way that I just couldn't handle it.
Shannon, when was the time when you came to know about this reality that you are adopted?
I think I was about 8 or something. I don't know. It was, my parents obviously never wanted to tell me that I was adopted, but, I noticed when people would treat me differently to my sister, especially because I was a little darker to her. And, some people knew that I was adopted, but I didn't. And then, that kind of led them to tell me the truth that, that I'm adopted. But honestly, I'm just so thankful and grateful to God and my parents, who gave me this second life, and, just supported me and loved me so much. So, yeah.
Though it's not in your genes, as people said, but it did not made any kind of reference, because I could see you singing so well and following your father's footsteps so well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You always wanted to become a singer? You always dreamt of doing this, what your father did?
Actually, no, because when I was young, I had a speech defect, so I used to lisp a lot. So for me to just, talk in a proper sentence was just a miracle. And for me to think about becoming an artist and singing, which is another thing, was just out of reach. But yeah, I guess gradually, music had always been in the environment, and I was very much passionate about music. It's like a connection that I have with, and obviously, Dad being in the house and, being able to hear his songs and everything, it really inspired me to, to pursue or to have a dream of becoming like him. So, yeah.
So you used to hear your dad's song?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what all songs have been your favorite till now?
I would say that my favorite song is Jab Koi Baat Bigar Jaye.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. And, after understanding the lyrics, I was absolutely in love with it. And, it just has such deep meaning to it, and I love the melody. I love the way that he sang. So, yeah, that's my favorite song.
What was your father's reaction when you told him that you also want to pursue a career in singing? I'm sure he must be very happy. But still, I would love to know the reaction at that moment.
He was very happy. He was, extremely proud that I made this decision, because he didn't want to force, on me that I need to or I have to lead the legacy. He always, gave me the freedom to pick whatever I wanted to do, even my sister. And when I told him that I want to, be in the same career as his, and, sing and everything, and he was very happy about it. But he did tell me that this is your own, journey. This will be your own life. So you would have to face all the obstacles and challenges, including, having a big responsibility of the name that you're going to be
Your character.
carrying with
Yeah.
Kumar Sanu's. But you'll just have to face it, and I won't be helping you. Even though that I'm your dad, I won't be helping you in your music in any way by helping you with like connecting with people or anything. It's your journey, it's your life. You have to do it by yourself. You have to pave your own path, and which was kind of fair. I feel like now that I have faced so much, I value things a lot more than I think I would have if it was my dad doing half of the job. So yeah.
Now you have also started lending your voice to Bollywood songs. You recently gave your recently had a song in one of the film, and then I also saw you having a song in the casino. So how did this journey over here in India started?
I'd say when I went down to India to actually film for my music video, and I guess like suddenly I was working on a song with this amazing lyrics writer, and he happened to know Mr. Himesh Reshamia, so I guess they had a conversation, and he spoke about me to Mr. Himesh Reshamia, and he heard my songs, and he was like, bring her on, and then I went in, and I wrote the song, and it was just an amazing experience, honestly, because it was the first time, so yeah, it was just really fun, and there were like a couple of lyrics that I didn't really understand, so I had to like Google translate them. I was like, wait, I don't want to mess it up, or like, what does this mean? What does that mean? So yeah, it was just a very fun experience.
So after that, have you started generating interest in this Bollywood songs which has been releasing these days?
I have like recently started to listen to a couple of current Bollywood songs, but I'm still like in the learning zone.
Other than your father, is anyone there in the industry who you look up to, and if yes, then why?
I would say Miss Alka Yagnik and Shreya Ghoshal. I think, I feel like everybody is amazingly talented, like Mr. Shan, Mr. Sonam Nigam, whom I've worked with. They're just incredible artists, and everybody has their own skill. So, each of their voices and music and song really inspires me to keep going and to keep learning. And I feel like music is so beautiful. It's such a universal language that it doesn't matter if you know the language or not. It would still connect with you. And that's the beauty of music.
So what next are you planning? What is next in your card for your fans?
Well, I'm really excited to share that I recently did a cameo in a feature film here in the States. It's called The Big Feed. So yeah, it's a little different side to me, I guess, from singing. And I'm really excited for my fans to just go ahead and see, and I can't wait for their reaction.
So is that your acting debut, I would say?
I guess so.
You want to keep it a secret for your fans?
Yes.
Okay. Your brother, Kumar Sanu, is being locked inside a controversial house called Big Boss. Are you watching the show?
Unfortunately, I don't have it here, but I have heard a lot about it, and I've seen it on Instagram and everything, and I feel like he's doing great. He's an incredible singer, and I wish him the best for Big Boss and for the future.
Did you see that in one of the episodes he was asked to shave his hair, and he did it very sportingly, and that was being praised by everyone? Are you aware about this incident?
Yes, I actually saw that clip on Instagram, and I must say that was a very courageous thing to do. I mean, if someone tries to chop off my hair, I'll be like, stay back. But yeah, it was. I mean, he's very brave, and I guess I'm very proud of him. So yeah.
Shannon, what kind of equation do you guys share with each other? Are you guys like normal in talking terms, in friendly way? How's the equation?
Yeah, I have never met him actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've never really had a conversation, but like I said before, I've heard a lot about him through dad and through people, and now I guess everybody will get to see him and his personality through Big Boss. So yeah, I mean, hopefully in the future we might meet and have a conversation.
Okay, Shannon, thank you so much for taking your time and joining us directly from the States. It was pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I had a lovely time talking to you.
Same here, same here. All the very best.
Thank you so much.